Hello there, my beautiful soul fams. My name is Catalina. Welcome back to my channel, Moonlight Awakening. I'm a highly intuitive spiritual awakening coach. You don't have to go through this, awakening alone, because I'm also here for you. And if you like, I will also include angel readings with the coaching, or you just want the angel readings, incredible guidance and answers directly from your beautiful team of angels that I love to connect to. And the prices for my services, they're on my Instagram and on Facebook. And on Facebook I do go live there, and yeah, so, and I also have an Etsy shop. I make stone copper jewelry, and I'm wearing some right now. Some of my rings, and I also have earrings as well. Well, not these ones, but I also make earrings. And I put exclusive ones on my Instagram and on Facebook for my beautiful soul family, that I don't even put on Etsy, so yeah, so check that out if you would like to. And if you don't have social media, then that's okay, because I also have an email that you can email me as well if you have any questions about my services. So yes, okay, so and the noise, well, the Air Force Base is 30 minutes away from my house. So I don't own the Air Force Base. If I did, I would not be living in my parents' house. I can tell you that much. Okay, so anyway, okay, so yes, the reasons why your ears are ringing, right? This is definitely an ascension symptoms. And no, I'm not saying that everyone in the entire planet, every person out there that have ringing in their ears, that means because everybody is ascending. No, again, I'm not giving medical advice here. That's not what I'm saying. At the end, your own body, your own journey and awakening that you're in, right? So anyway, yes, so I'm just putting it out there, okay? Okay, so anyway, so, when we come to this earth, right, we certain clairs, we come with certain clairs that are more high-end than other ones, right? For me, I'm more stronger in one clair than the other ones. Clear audience, it's not one of my strong ones. I'm trying to figure out the one that, like, because I'm more like a visual person, so I get more images in my mind. I forgot that one. Anywho, I'm pretty sure you know which one I'm thinking of. But anyway, again, you might be, or maybe your clear audience, maybe it is more your strong one than the other clairs, right? Well, again, so anyway, but at the end, all of our chakras are definitely gonna be heightened, of course, But anyway, yes, the reasons why your ears are definitely ringing is because you are raising in vibration, okay? And and because you are tuning into those higher frequencies, okay? That's the reason why I keep having all those ringing in your ears. And and that way you're hearing other things that people cannot hear, right? But and again, not everybody can hear those kind of higher frequencies. Only you can, right? So, and that's why our clear audience are being upgraded. Your clear audience is being upgraded, right? So yes, you also might experience popping in the ears. For me, I get a lot on the right, it's always like on the right for some reason. You might feel the left, but it's like, I don't know, it's rarely rare. I don't even remember if I even have it in my left ear, but usually it's always in the right ear for me. So not only that, you might also experience like cupping on your ears, like somebody's cupping like that, right? And Another thing you can experience is you might be hearing different pitches of frequencies. You know, it can be in your left ear, it can be in your right ear, and it goes on and off. You know, it just goes up and down the frequencies, right? It's going up and down. You might be feeling it on both ears. You might be hearing it, right, on both ears. Okay. Another thing, you might, you know, experience some loss of hearing in one ear, just for like a couple of seconds. You know, you just like your left ear looks like, you know, been covered. Or if not, the right ear, you know. And sometimes that could be your divine team that is next to you, trying to get your attention. You know, in some cases, again, the more you know, awaken and the more you are tuned in, you're gonna start realizing, okay, that's definitely someone here. You know, that's for you to find out. Okay, you will know. So, you know, no pressure at all, you know. So anyway, another thing that you can also experience, you know, is ear pain, when you feel like right deep in your eardrum, and you might, you know, and obviously you can't do nothing about it. But yeah, it's only for a couple of seconds, you know, maybe the left ear, the right ear, you know, things like that. And not only that, you might feel really itchy deep in your eardrum. You know, you just trying to take that itch off with your finger, right? And you just can't, because it's so deep. You're like, you want to itch it so bad. You know, again, it could be your left ear and your right ear. But yeah, it just lasts for a couple of seconds. But you just want to itch it, but you can't. So anyway, another thing that can also experience, you know, when your clairaudience is upgrading, is, you know, that you might hear your name being called. That's another thing that, you know, you think, you know, for example, like one time I was like in the middle of the night, I was going to the bathroom, and I'd hear my name, my nickname being called, Kathy, and but very, very, very low, you know. And I was like, at first I wasn't sure what I was hearing. I'm like, okay, probably nothing. And then I heard it again. I was like, wait a second, I hear it again, and it sounded like my mom. I was like, wait, if she calls again, I know that she's definitely trying to call my name. So anyway, I'm there paying attention, and then I hear again, Kathy, like very, very tiny, little bit, Kathy. And then I was like, okay, definitely my mama. So in the bathroom, I'm telling my mom, hey, I'll be right there. You know, I raise my voice. And anyway, I go to my mom, and she's sleeping. She did not call my name. She was really asleep. I was like, oh, so it was not her. It was definitely my divine team trying to get my attention, because that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to get your attention by calling your name. And when that happens, you know, you know, try to say, hey, who's calling my name? Who's calling my name, right? Just, you know, just pay attention, you know. So, and that's another way that you can practice channeling, okay, to find out who it is. Okay, so you know, okay, whenever you hear your name and it's not an actual person, you know, find out who it is. Try to figure out who it is, okay? It's a great practice. Not only that, you can also, you know, during that time, your divine team, our divine team in general, they're upgrading your upper chakras. That's the thing, that your divine team are upgrading it, you know, so you can start hearing them, okay, channeling them. That's why they're upgrading your upper chakras. Okay, and so you know. And it's definitely a slow process, you know. They don't, you know, everything's a slow process, because out of nowhere you start hearing things, and it might freak you out, and again might feel really uncomfortable if they really like turn it up to 100%. Obviously they don't want to freak you out, you know. It'll be too much for you, right? Way too much. That's why they're gradually tuning it up constantly, okay? That's what has to be a slow process for you. okay? And because they want you to be as comfortable as possible when it comes to upgrading, you know, your chakras. They want you to be as comfortable as possible, okay? For me, I remember the first time that my clairaudience really got activated is when I was taking a nap, and then I woke up. And then that time, once I woke up, like a minute ago, like of being awake, like I heard this really loud blasting sound in my ears. It was so, I was hearing this really loud sound in both of my ears. It was so intense. It was hard for me to get out of bed. That's how bad it really got. It was so hard for me. It was very difficult. And literally, if you drop a pin into the ground, I would definitely hear that pin drop into the floor. It was that like intense. And I was like, and I even grabbed my pillow and covered my ears. It didn't make me feel so much better, but once I took it off, again, like with the loud sound, I was like, oh my gosh, you know. And you know, so situations like that, when it's a little too much for you, right, it's very, very important. Remember this, when it's too much, especially, you know, the ears, right, it's very important to call in your divine team. Hey, you know, this is too much for me, right? This is way too much, you know, it's really uncomfortable. Can you please tone it down a notch, because it's too much for me, please. Please, you know. And then a second later, boom, my ears felt so much comfortable. I can finally, you know, I couldn't get off of bed. That's how bad it was. So I felt really comfortable now. I was able to get off of bed, you know. So they really helped me tone it down a notch, because it was too much. It was too intense. So, and I'm like, thank you. Thank you so much. I can live my life now. I can live my life. So anyway, but yeah, so you know, remember that when it is too much, ask your divine team to tone it down. Okay, remember, because remember, they want to stay comfortable as possible. Okay. And obviously, you know, the more you're in your awakening journey, the more you're ascending, definitely it's gonna be a little more, it's gonna become more intense. And when that day comes, so out of nowhere, boom, it gets really, really intense, call your divine team. Can you please help me, you know, tone this down? Or so always call. That's why your divine team is here to help us and assist us. Okay, that's what they're here for. Okay, they're not there just to look pretty, but yeah. Okay, no, okay, so please call them in whenever you need help and assistance. Okay, so anyway, like and subscribe for more videos to help you on your spiritual awakening journey. And until next time, bye.